Hello. I believe I'm here. Okay, great. Excellent. Alright, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. I am Grayson Allen, your ever-present bunny boy with adorable purple ears and a koala. There's a person there. Sorry, I didn't mean to walk into you. Yeah, so, playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Continuing with the MSQ. Last stream was quite eventful, actually. We were able to get hold of the corrupted crystal we needed to power Cid's airship that helped us get to the center of the storm where Garuda, the Primal, was residing. Beat the heck up out of her, as she deserved, probably. Unfortunately, the Garlean Empire appeared with their super god robot that killed the other Primals, and not really sure what that's about. I'm sure we'll find out more about it. Oops, what is that doing? Ooh, there, got rid of it, okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure what that's about. Probably find out, hopefully, this stream. Yeah. That's pretty much the long and short of what happened last time. Here in the airship landing. Gonna talk to Cid first, because I like him more. That weapon didn't destroy those Primals. It devoured them. Gods only know what else it can do. Right, you are, Cid. What do you have to say, Alphinaud? Alphinaud is ready to return to the Waking Sands. Oh, yeah. That base that was a secret. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Alphinaud, don't talk about going down to your knees. Just friendly advice. Alright, guess we're... Anything else? We should depart for Vespa Bay at once. The Waking Sands awaits. Wait. I have tickets for that. Somebody in a previous stream pointed out that I literally have tickets to take me directly there instead of taking that teleport crystal that's like a mile away. Huh? Oh, Smo's here. Hello, Smo. How are you doing? How's your day going? Western Thanalin. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if you how much of that the recap you caught, but last stream we beat Garuda, ran into the Ultima weapon. Things are not doing so good for us, but I hope you're doing good. Smo says going much better now. That's good to hear. Like, yeah, I know, you know, it is important to like gotta take time for yourself. Like I heard, you know, last stream you were talking about how you weren't doing so good. I'm glad that, you know, things are doing better. You know, I hope that continues that way. Smo says I caught up with the VOD, so I'm current. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we are heading back to the Waking Sands, it looks like. Ooh, there's a lot less corpses in here than last time. So that's already better. And that's where they are. I want to take a quick peeky peek. Yeah, that didn't get cleaned up magically on its own, unfortunately. So, I guess it wasn't terribly clear. Like, it sounded like basically everybody that was in the Waking Sands at the time of the attack was either captured or killed. It's kind of unknown the status of everybody who may have been like out on missions at the time. It's like Thancred, Ida and Papalimo, Y'shtola. I mean, Y'shtola was definitely out and about with me at the time. So it's kind of a mystery what happened to them all. They were captured or something too. Smo says, so that weapon, huh? Kinda ate the crap out of the Primals. It really did. It really, like, it absorbed their colors and everything. Definitely seems like a problem that I probably have to deal with soon. Feels like maybe it's like a final boss for Realm Reborn kind of a thing. Said, I had no idea, Grayson. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. How did you not... What? Alright. Alphinaud. Tell me, Grayson, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wow, thank you for giving me armor just for showing up. Not very good stuff, though. I'm gonna take your money and run. Smo says, even some of the off characters are MIA. Okay. At this point, it just seems like literally everyone but us three is apparently dead or captured as far as we know. I guess. Sid says, wait. As the burliest... Oh, no. Oh, hey. Who goes there? I'm wearing a blindfold. It's very hard to see who's there. Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphinaud. Grayson. Sid? Wait. Is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Oh, she's tired. She works so hard. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back, and I saw... Ida... The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left... the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been there to help me... Y'shtola is here too. Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ula to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Oh, Papalimo was captured? Papalimo or Papalimo, I think. I think that's what they said in the cutscenes. My brain. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the Primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. Smo says Papalimo. Okay. That makes sense. It's like even syllables. They're like even pronunciation for every syllable. That's a very Japanese way to do it, so okay. Thank you. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the Primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. There was a traitor in our midst. I'm betting it's Ida. That's really mean of me to say. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. So were you daydreaming in the middle of this conversation, Ida? We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Alright. I can sleep Whoa, what a Chad. Sleeping standing up. Because I'm sleeping with my back not quite against the wall. So
feel. Think.
Alright. The moon's exploding again. Say it ain't so.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Oh.
I am Heidelin, all made one.
It's a big crystal.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always.
The guy with the red mask?
The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
Hey?
Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Ooh. Hey, Y'shtola. Y'shtola! Ah, Grayson, I see you and Alphinaud are safe. And Cid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent head of Master Louis Sway guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. Nice camera pan. Helping you see that broken staff in the side there. Good cinematography. I approve. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Shocking revelation, apparently, to everyone but me. It's a quest complete. Take that. Alright, Cid, what do you have to say? Gaius may have called it a weapon of ancient Alig, but I saw extensive magic tech modifications. Alright. An Imperial Castrum. 'Twas to be expected, I suppose. Alright, let's do this. Let's go and rescue Minfilia and the others. Y'shtola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. All dead, no survivors. Best move on. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Grayson. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. Between the five of us, we got like 40 to 50 IQ, maybe. So we're in trouble. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelin of House Durendare. He is stationed at the observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Isn't Portelin the jerk-off who wouldn't let me read his books? I think that was the guy that wouldn't let me read his books. Anything else to say? It is fortunate indeed that we were able to regroup here. I did not care much for my chances of surviving a foray into an Imperial stronghold alone, but I am certain that together we will find a way to rescue our fellow Scions. You guys always say together, but it really just ends up being me, like every time. And then you walk in for the cutscene to be like, oh boy, we were here too. Boy, that sure was tough, wasn't it, Grayson? Good thing we all worked together, though, right? Whatever, it's fine. probably talking to somebody. Okay. Oh, wait. Didn't mean to talk to this. What is this real quick? Level 50. You know what? Worry about that later. That's probably supposed to be after the MSQ if it's level 50. Just a guess. But okay. So let's teleport. We're heading to Corthus. Oh yeah, but Smo, what have you been up to today? Been playing 14 or something else? Where am I going? Let me just... That really puts me a mile away still, but... Can I buy... That's fine, I'll just... I can walk. I have legs that aren't broken or whatever. Actually, I have a chocobo. Even better. I think my speed got upped here after I finished the stone visual dungeon, so it's not so bad to get around. Smo says a bit of 14 and V Rising. Alright, nice. Ooh. So I guess, is V Rising pretty good then? Seems like you've been playing that a lot. Or at least it's like decent maybe. Ooh. Parkour. I don't know, just have to entertain myself somehow when I'm running. Hopefully that's not like really annoying to look at. Oh, it's this guy. I was faster than the speed of door. Oh yeah, this guy, Portalin. Ah, Grayson, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola. Ah, but of course, Lord Drillamont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Great, I'm glad that's not really a secret the way it's supposed to be a secret, but cool. Portalin. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you in all the Imperials? Everyone's here, I guess. Okay. They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information that you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Huh, I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Elysian man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. Okay, so the Huron would be Minfilia. Elysian would be Urianger, or Urianger, I don't know how to say his name. But Papalimo. And against all odds, Tataru somehow survived, apparently. So good for her. You know, maybe she's the final boss. Maybe she's tougher than she looks. But... oh wait, Smo is, I love it. Best of the survival games that I've played. I'm a bit of a fan. Worth the 20, and I have a private server running. Wow. You really gone all in? So it's a survival game? Like, wait. When you say, like, survival game, is it, like, crafty? Is it like those other kinds of, like... trying to think of crafty games. Like 7 Days to Die, or, like, Raft, or, like, Subnautica, or something like that? Or am I thinking of a different kind of survival game? And then Smo says, first way. Okay. It's them. It has to be. Minfilia, Urianger. That's right, you said first way. So, Urianger, Papalimo, and Tataru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Corthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners A Rogadin and a Lalafell were seen fleeing the craft. No way! Biggs and Wedge. Probably. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore imperial dress and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be danged. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. We must find them, Grayson, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portland said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. I nod my head. He nods his head. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Mo says, yep, Ark, Conan Exiles, Minecraft. Yeah, okay. Those would have been like way more normal things. Yeah, Minecraft, of course, is a crafty survival. Ark is a crafty survival. I don't know why those didn't come to mind. Thinking of games from like 6 years ago instead, but whatever. But okay, interesting. There's plot happening. Scary armor guys. Oh. That's very red. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. Alright. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Oh. Retatin. Retatin? You depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. Oh, is that going to be the guy I have to fight? He looks kind of tough and muscular. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. Wow, congrats on the promotion. My quarters, 1 hour. I can't help but notice, like, and I guess with the judges it's really unclear, like, what race people are. But I'm kind of I get the feeling that most of the, like, those bulky commander fellows are Hures, or maybe Elysian. Like, there's definitely not been a single, like, Lalafell in the Empire that I have seen. So I don't know if that implies that they're, like, super elitist, like, there's only, like, one particular race that the Garleans are of, or something. But interesting. Also, Smo says they're Garleans, like Sid. Oh! Duh, I forgot that like Sid made that comment about how he has the third eye. And it's a trait of all pure-blooded Garleans, so yeah, it's their own specific race. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Wait, so... That's... I mean, I guess story-wise it makes sense, but it's interesting that you don't have the Garlean race as a character option. I mean, I guess that'd be really hard to write it in, but it's interesting there's a whole race in the game that you can't play as. But... Huh, okay. And then also, I noticed in the... Like, when the Scions were all talking together before that cutscene, you totally made a comment about how, like, they're studying, Minfilia, who has the Echo, but that they wouldn't be executing any of them? Wait, does everyone in the Scions have the Echo? Like, it was kind of unclear. I thought it was only Minfilia that had it, and that, like, Y'shtol, Thancred, and the rest did not have the Echo. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe, like, becoming a Scion, one of the important qualifiers was to have the Echo? Or is it only Minfilia and the player character? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter either way. And then Smo says... Rethatine is not. He is a Rogadin. I'm butchering the spellings, yeah, okay. Okay, that's what I kind of wondered, actually, with him. That's kind of why I asked the question originally, because... He's so much bigger than everyone's. Like, I was like, I wonder if he's like a Rogadin, and there's maybe some kind of like a racist thing about him, like not being the same race that all the others are. And so that would make sense if generally the Garlean army is made up of Garleans. It would be unusual to have like a Rogadin or any other race have such a high position of power. So, okay. This is all making sense now. Thank you, Smo. And then Smo says, Minfilia and you, as you know right now, I think. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what I thought. It's just like the two of us at this point who definitely have the Echo. So, okay, cool. Thanks for the clarifications. It's definitely like... There's getting to be a lot of like moving parts in the story. And so I'm trying really hard to like keep track of everything. To like, so that things will make sense as more things come forward. So... Thank you. Eyes on the Empire. Lord Portland would like to aid you in your search for Biggs and Wedge. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Dismail Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your companion, with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Yeah, the Fury. Definitely that one. I'm right with you, man. That Fury, the best. We all know this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have the Fort of Fear to unlock. Which, ironically, I'm afraid to unlock the Fort of Fear. Because that's a level 44 dungeon, and I'm a little bit nervous about having that enter the rotation of roulettes. I mean, I could probably handle it. But... it'd be an... oh, that is cold. Smo says, I will not have you slander my patron deity. Is that really your patron? Like, for your character? Was that even an option? I didn't even... my god, I totally... yeah, there's like 8 or 10 patrons you can choose, right? Does that actually matter for the game? Like, is that gonna come back to bite me, who I picked? Like... Smo says, Halone. Okay. So Halone is the Fury. Yourself. You stand before Dismail's Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. I have a letter. A letter from Lord Portland? So you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Arum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pierre Mons. He should be able to assist you. Great. Smo says, no, it's just flavor. Okay. Yeah, I kind of hoped it wouldn't matter too much. I think I chose, Althic, the god of time and space. That sounded pretty cool and epic. Might as well unlock this. I need to stop being such a whiny baby. Welcome to Dismail Darkhold, built to withstand all Dravanian ploys and plans. These were natural caves behind me until House Dismail began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the void scent struck, interrupting the work. Alas! Then in the confusion, Garleans infiltrated the keep. Alack! All in all, 'twas a fine mess. The Garleans were eventually forced into retreat, of course, but the void scent remain, and so the fortress goes uncompleted, a home for abominations. Woe! Woe is us! Yet the war with the dragons rages, and we have no knights to spare for this noble mission. Even I am here strictly on a very long tea time arranged by Sir Carolant. Please see to these abominations, Sir Adventurer, sir. I have much prowess with the paperwork should you require aid of that sort. Great. Well, I've got that unlocked anyway. Dismail Darkhold now available. I guess just as farther in. Well, that'll be a future problem. Where am I going? All the effing way over there. Okay, fine. Mordona? Wow, that is really far away. Alright, well, I'm gonna... There we go. Yes. Gerald. Looks like you guys got it under control. Oops. How do I... There we go. Okay. Is that... Nope. This way. Oh, hi, friend. Alright. I don't know if I ever explored this. What was that? Oh, level 47, you say? I guess they would be upset at me. God, I'm so used to things not caring what I'm doing. They're gonna care. He's gonna care too. Smo says, when you make that Discord, invite me ASAP and I'll add the Google Doc. Oh, yes, I will definitely... I was gonna try to get that set up today. But if I'm to be completely honest, I've never set up a Discord server before. So I was looking up tutorials on how to do that, and it kind of became a whole thing. And then I also just... It's been like one of those weeks, like everything seems to be coming up constantly. Just lots of busyness. Like my roommate was moving out, and so I was helping him shift furniture. And then we cleaned out the whole apartment while he was gone. Now that he's out, so we just cleaned up everything. Took a few hours. Ended up not having as much time today as I thought I would for getting things prepped. But, and Smo says, I'd also volunteer as a mod if you need it. Oh. I mean, sure, if you're willing. Like, that'd be helpful, probably. Like, I think... Like, hopefully... Like, if not tonight, after the stream, then probably tomorrow, I will work on getting that set up. I'm assuming I should set it up as, like, a community server, I guess? Like... Because that'll have, like, all the extra features that would be important for, like, a public server. I assume. I don't know. Again, I'm winging it hard with with pretty much everything I've been doing with the streaming stuff. I'm learning everything as I go. It's been real exciting, and hopefully not too terribly frustrating for you and anybody else. And Smo says, correcty correct. Okay. Yeah, so I will get that set up. It doesn't seem like it's too hard. It's just a matter of, like checking all the right boxes and then setting up all the rooms appropriately. And then, yeah, if you'd want to be a mod, like, that would be helpful. I get the feeling you know a lot more than I do with this stuff, since you have a lot more experience with streaming and with just being a person on the internet. Smo says, you were doing a fantastic job. I'd offer to make the Discord for you, but honestly, I don't want you to miss out on a new skill. Yeah, that's honestly true. I should learn how to do things. Like, as much as is within my power, I need to figure this stuff out. It's good for me. It's like learning all the Photoshop stuff or the video editing stuff. What very little video editing I do with those clips I make, but it's all good skills to learn. So, and yeah, it doesn't seem so bad. So I can get that put together and get something functional for tomorrow, I imagine. I'll send you the invite once it's there. Make sure that you can kind of give it a glance and make sure everything looks right. But anyway, let's see. Willie Elmis. Huh. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me. Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Aurum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight. That is, until you realize the damned death clouds are burning your chest from within. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that sentence to go the direction it went. Okay. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you. But do try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Yikes. Wow, that introduction really went from like, oh, this sounds really nice and pretty, to like, I am sick of dealing with dead bodies. Wow, that wasn't even really that funny. That just like, I really was not ready for where that was going. God, alright. Well, that sounds like that'll be a fun dungeon. Smo says, you ended the AR demo reaction perfectly, by the way. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I figured that was a nice stopping point, just to really show how much I'm just in it for the clicks. Like, I'm sure you've watched the streams enough. You know that by now I'm in it just for the fame and fortune. Obviously, I want to make those sweet streamer dollars like Ninja or Ludwig or whatever. That's really what this is all about. Clearly. Pierremones. The Imperial airship? Aye, I saw it approach to land with mine own two eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Great. Thanks for the trousers? It really doesn't make sense sometimes, the items you get. Smo says, that's why I'm here and helping. I'm just riding the coattails. Yeah, sure. Yep, that's exactly what this is. Oh boy. But no, it's definitely fun, like, and I've really been enjoying the process of learning how to do all this stuff, so, and the fact that I get to play a really fun game at the same time really helps. Like, if I was having to play some crummy game like Minecraft, I'd probably get real tired of this. Not that Minecraft is crummy, I just, like, anyway. That'd be I don't know how people play that game for hours and hours. Ser Pierremones wants to share with you what he knows of the two fugitives. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed such search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post, to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. Hey, that sounds like footprints that I would want to follow. I'm looking for footprints over here. Oh, hey, footprints. Easy. I see small footprints. Surveying very carefully. Apparently. I found them. I need to look for more footprints. I need to look for more footprints. Oh, yep. Well. Ooh, wait. Hold on. I remembered something important. I haven't eaten my eggs today. There we go. Get that XP bonus going, because I'm only level 52. Gotta... Don't know whose footprints those are. Those don't look like the footprints of a What was that? Oh, a unicorn. Those don't look like the footprints of a Lalafell or a Rogadin. Unless the Rogadin has extremely tiny feet, or the Lalafell has very big feet. Anyway. Footprints. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you preemptively. Because I can tell you're gonna... Oh, that is not what a wolf looks like. That's not right at all. Oh. Smo says, I'm not the biggest fan of Minecraft. I respect the hell out of it, but it just feels kind of aimless to me. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, and I gotta say, like I do love watching videos, like those like time-lapse videos where like people like are making just insane monuments of nonsense. Like, that's pretty fun. But like whenever I play Minecraft, I can't, like, I don't have the patience to build anything, but I love digging. And so I always joke around and say that I'm playing Mine, because all I want to do is dig in the dirt. And just go until I hit bedrock, and then I get bored eventually, but I don't know. A lot of people like it. There's no doubt about that. Like, I remember when that game was out in beta, like way back when, and my friend was getting into it, and he was like, oh yeah, this is the cool game that everyone plays now. And I was like, ah, but the graphics look so weird and blocky. Surely this will never catch on. Ooh. Going... Oh, they're under here. Foolish Wedge. Oh my gosh. George. Okay, there we go. So cold. I want to go home. I shout and raise my hand. Please don't eat me. I am not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. What the hell says they look succulent? Why was that the first word that came out of here? Alright. Gasp! Grayson, it's you! Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our ears like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. I gesture with my hand. But Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Sorry, I was getting a call on my Bluetooth. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? I talked to my Bluetooth. Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now, what of Biggs? Oh, super dead. I shake my head. Smo says he's a potato. Yeah. Oh, yep. V Rising has a nice boss path to unlock text. It has a goal list, which helps me. Okay, that actually is kind of fun. That's kind of like a... Oh, what was it? Terraria? I think that one has like a series of bosses as well, right? That's kind of nice. Yeah, it's nice to have like series of goals, because I think In Minecraft, I guess it's like ostensibly to fight the Ender Dragon or whatever. But even that wasn't around for like years and years. Like, that was like a late thing they added. But I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he always takes care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yida and Y'shtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? I nod my head. After 5 long years. Oh, thank goodness he's alive. Alright, that's not the pose you should do, Wedge, ever. I'm feeling better now, Grayson. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. I've got a wedge in my pocket, apparently. There we go. That's way over there. Okay, this way. Alright, George. Let's put some hustle in that bustle. Okay, going this way. Yeah, I might have to try out V Rising sometime, or at least, like, look it up. I'm guessing that's available, like, on Steam or something, right? Ooh. Nope. No, thank you. Alright, guys, good luck with that dragon I brought your way. Are you gonna... Oh, I was hoping they'd fight the dragon for me. Ebelier. One of those big old towers, I guess. Ooh, okay. Ebelier. Abeli? Ebelier? I don't know. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? I have a frozen Lalafell. Oh? It would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. These are like the nicest Ishgardians I've come across yet. How are we feeling now then? Stay here as long as you need. Oh. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. I nod my head. Yay, we got reward. And a nice cozy fire. And Smo says, Steam, yes, and if you do, please contact me on Discord. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, definitely will do. I'm always interested in checking out new games. My time is somewhat limited lately, but if it's a fun game, it's always worth making time for it, I say. You have done well to brave the frozen wilderness, adventurer. Stay a while and be warm. It's better than stay a while and listen, I guess. I have to find out what's at top here. When there are stairs, the stairs beckon me to climb. Especially when they promise such a delicious jump to my death afterwards. Alright. You're nothing interesting. This is a tall tower. Like, holy crap. This is basically just a reskin of the observatorium, actually. This is basically the same layout. I bet if I go all the way up to the top... Yep. It just doesn't have the big telescope. Well, it's kind of got a... What is that? Is that a harpoon? What are you? Am I allowed to fire that? Probably not. More importantly... Let's see here. I need to test something for science. Oh, I almost tested that science too soon. mean, I gotta find out, right? Yay. Oof. Yep. Snow does not prevent fall damage. We did a good science today. Smo says, I like that. Make time for good stuff. Yeah. Smo says, don't do it. You have a family. No. I'm sorry. Although, I, at least at this point, I don't know that at least my character, I don't know if he does have family. It's really been unclear where he came from and why for. Like, where for and what for he is here. He just showed up in Gridania and was like, I'm gonna be a mage. I'm totally cool with killing whatever it takes to become a healer. Wedge is gravely concerned for his missing companion. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about Biggs. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Grayson, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I just have to talk to her again, okay. I thought I was going to have to climb the tower to talk to somebody up there. I was like, I was just up there. A Rogadan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. I mean, that would be really good thinking. To maybe not bring an army of people right to the guard station that has like 3 guards. Cause yeah, that wouldn't go well. Oh boy, that seems like the spot you end up when you die. Like, I don't know. Best case scenario, I'm gonna find, like, one of his legs or something. Like, ooh, there's a cave, yeah. That's actually really close by. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, this is really nice. I like this cave. Man, Biggs chose a good place to die. I'm surveying for a very long time. I feel a chill run down my spine. A revenant? Man, revenants are so cute in this game. I'm used to revenants looking like terrifying monstrosities. Ouch. Oh, okay, stop. This is fine. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. You know, in retrospect, I think probably I should focus on the revenants, huh? That's probably the... because those plasmoids keep coming and coming. Yay, okay. And now I just... oh, I still have to fight all of the plasmoids. Oh. This is gonna take an hour. Actually, I could probably run away if I had to guess. Actually, this had a... yay, it stuns them. Okay. I think those other 3 are not aggravated. So if I can hurry and kill this one, I can probably just walk out of here and be fine. Like, there's no specific objective requiring me to kill everything. So if I just hurry and get on my mount, and just hi-ho silver out of here. Smo says, spamming holy in groups is very good and a great way to mitigate damage. Yeah, I was actually... So I finally, so I think it was last stream, the Franklin who's there, suggested that I look up some, like, tutorials on how to play healer, and, like, how to set up a hotbar and stuff. And I did watch one tutorial about talking about, like, the different spells and, like, what they all do. And somebody pointed out that, like, that hold is actually very useful since it stuns enemies. And so it says, it does fall off, though, the sun debuff. Okay. Like, does it become, like, less useful as time goes on, maybe? Because I know that the stun does not last terribly long, it's only, like, a couple of seconds. I forgot to read whatever that was. Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Oops. Smo says, your voice is kind of choppy? Uh-oh. Never mind, it seems okay now. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's concerning that it started to do that. Yeah, I did change up a couple of things on the back end with the stream. I'm trying to, get things a little more optimized to, like, get my CPU and GPU usage down and my RAM usage down. Because I would like to be able to play this game with, like, more enhanced prettiness effects. But right now, whenever I try to have that stuff running along with the stream, everything gets really sluggish. And so I'm hoping if I can, like, kind of free up some power elsewhere by minimizing certain things, that I can eventually get to where I can run things smoothly and also have it look really nice. Just kind of playing around with it. Like, my computer is decent, but it's not like... It's very middle of the road power level, so I have to be a little cautious with it. Wedge is determined to find Biggs. We can't give up, Grayson. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry. Biggs's chance of survival grows slimmer by the moment. I'm sure that no matter how long we take, we're gonna arrive just as he dies at this rate. I'm sure you'll have enough time to give a long, heartfelt, like, last eulogy, or not eulogy, like, last, like, soliloquy for how much he loves Wedge or whatever. Boy, this is a lot of stairs. I bet a flying mount would be really nice right now. Boy, if only. It seems the fate of Monument Tower to watch the Watcher. 'Twas built to guard the Fury's gaze, and the stone beyond price hidden in its depth. And now it keeps vigil against the Garlean outpost, for the jewel that is Ishgard must never fall into the Empire's unclean hands. Alright. Ignace. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through the Danifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Yeah, why don't you guys have a guardrail? Like, what the... You guys had the money to put, like, a window every like, 2 meters. I mean, you couldn't possibly afford to put a stone guardrail in or something? Like, jeez. Oop. Oh, but yeah, I got distracted. I was gonna say, yeah, if you notice that, like, something is, like, getting choppy, yeah, please let me know, because I can always try to track it back down in post and figure out what maybe went wrong. Because eventually I want this to be a really good stream. Yeah, anyway. But oh, what a cruel world and whatever. I had really had time to, like, regret my decision there. Alright, let's, where am I going? Notorious Biggs. I like it. That's my favorite quest name yet, actually. It's really funny. It's reference to Notorious B.I.G., I guess. I would assume. Is that lava? What the heck? It seemed like a problem. Oh no, not Biggs. Apparently I can't... I like that I can, like, walk directly up to them. And then I'm sure once I talk to Yishtola, it'll be like we snuck up and they never saw nothing. Yida, what are you... Hold on. Yida, what are you doing? Why are you dancing? Why are you in your idle fight animation?
Grayson, we found Biggs, but he's in trouble.
Thanks. Level 48. Wow, oh, level 48. Oof, okay. Really getting up to the top end of these quest levels here. I think level 50 was the original cap on this stuff. Now he's in his battle animation. Is he a pugilist too?
Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer?
Why don't you come and find out, pinhead? Friggin' Ida, just jumping with him. It's so unintentionally funny, I love it.
Ah, Grayson, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something, right now. Yida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me!
I nod my head. This is a terrible plan.
He's not alone. Kill them all.
Oh, everyone's fighting. Okay, wow. This... I got a little quiet for a second. Oh... Biggs, where are you going? You psychopath. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to stay close to Biggs. Oh. I'm the only healer in this group, aren't I? Ouch. Eat it. Here, have a Regan. Oh boy. Actually, I mean, health-wise, they're probably all fine. These guys are dying pretty quick. That's probably overreacting. Oh, maybe I wasn't. Maybe there's a lot to be worried about, actually. Okay. Whoa, yikes. Let's try and get everybody healed up. Like, I'm assuming nobody's going to stay dead. Like, if somebody, like, falls over during this battle, like, it's not like Yishtola is never going to come back. I feel like that would really mess up the potential flow of the game if you could get people killed that way. Duty complete. They said duty.
My thanks. Another moment and I would have... Oh.
Jeez.
He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him.
I gesture with my hand.
Monument Tower, you say? Ah, very well. Eda and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Ah, I love reunions.
I nod my head. I too love reunions, apparently, but in a much more calm way. My level is no longer synced. Yes. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. Lore Master Smo. Why is the rock red here? If you don't know, that's also fine. The completely unreasonable thing to expect you to know about anyway, so... But I like it. It's like a giant hollowed out gem or something. Very pretty. I'd build a house here if I could. Smo says smiley face. Smo says, oh, I know. Alright. Sounds like you're planning to keep your secrets, though. I imagine that's probably going to become relevant later in the story. Where am I going? I think I ran confidently in the wrong direction. Ah, I thought I'd gotten better about doing that. Been really proud of myself these last few streams. I haven't gotten lost in such a long time. Ooh. Mo says, I'll just say you should be noticing a lot of crazy crystal things in a lot of areas. Oh. Yeah, I guess now that you mentioned, I think, wasn't Gridania? I think there's like random spots in Gridania that had like big orange crystals. So, okay, maybe that's like a local thing. They just grow a lot of red crystal around here. In those crystal farms.
I cannot thank you enough, Grayson. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again.
I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Grayson. Losing count of how many I owe you. Gasp! It's a mysterious person. Biggs! Wedge! Gods, it's good to see the two of you again.
Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphinaud told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen that coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in horizon. Nothing at all nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Scions.
Carry on.
We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard. But when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detachment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry.
Ida, you're always clueless.
What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years. That's probably moons, maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we wouldn't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history.
That's a really complex plan. That'd been really fun to play as a game instead of just hearing it as a story. I'm glad you think it's so funny, Sid. Ha! If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Ha! It's a very funny thing to damage other people's property.
Grayson, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Oh man, I'm just racking up all those debt points from everybody. I'm gonna cash it in when everyone least expects it to.
There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want... Minfilia and the others still want for rescue.
We all nod our heads.
Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Hurrah! And Ida claps. Question, where's Alphinaud? Hold, I just realized. Alphinaud did jack when it came to helping out, didn't he? That lazy son of a... Never there when you need him. Just the worst.
Thank goodness you found me, Grayson. I would have frozen or drowned, or been eaten by a mud puppy if it wasn't for you. I knew the chief was still alive. Deep down I always knew. And he looks healthy too. Well, he could do with a shave, I suppose, but other than that...
And the other two left, I guess. Sid, what do you have to say? Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Minfilia and the other Scions. Smo says, what? Alfie not doing anything, and then taking credit? Never! Yeah, I know. It's so out of character for Alphinaud. It's just... I'm sure eventually he'll be useful and a good person. Or, like, more contributing. But so far, he just kind of stands around like, hey, you guys are doing good work. Good job. I'm the best, though.
So, thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our missions.
Our mission. Alright. Come into my castrum. Mordona. Can I have that crystal? Unattuned. No, I can't have that crystal. Corthus. Oh, I just need a... That's probably... okay, wait. Is that gonna be... Oh, yeah, just right over there. Okay. I wish there was, like, a way to... Oh, you know what this game really needs? Or at least what I really need, because I'm incompetent? Is, like, a compass. Like... I'm trying to think, like, because like some games will have like a compass in the corner that help you see exactly where the, where the next main quest is. So like in the, like at the end of the top right, the right corner, yes. There's kind of a map there, and it's kind of like, it is technically, oh, I walked right into the death. George, come, hurry, quick. This is a terrible plan. It's all my fault. Well, oopsie. Anyway, I was saying, like, there... Oh, come on, guys, calm down. Yes, there is technically a compass in the corner, but I would love it if it was a more, like, active compass. They would, like, actively point you towards objectives. Like, if you could, like, label an objective as the thing you want to head towards, you could, like, just, like, tap it, and then the compass would automatically kind of guide you towards that. That'd be super helpful. At least for me, because I get lost so easily. I get distracted very easily. And maybe there is a way to... that's not right. Smo says that would be, but alas. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's that hard. Like, I just have to periodically open up the map and just kind of double check things. It's just like, it's a slight inconvenience, and it would help with preventing a little bit of confusion now and again, but, like, it's not like a deal breaker, obviously. Cool. Very purple all of a sudden. Where the heck? And I'm allowed to have a chair in here wherever this is. Oh, Slathborn. You look like a fellow that has a main quest for me. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? I gesture with my hand. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans are alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be a good old-fashioned infiltration. Well, this game is known for its stealth mechanics. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Oh, Ida, don't burn all your brain cells. Don't think about it too hard. Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Huh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial, I won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Ah, then it's settled. You, random stranger, you agreed with me. That proves it's a good plan. I nod with you, apparently. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glamunt. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I shall go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Grayson. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I have nothing if not enthused, Ishola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. Oh no. Not Ishola too. No. Oh hey, Alphinaud, there you are. And Random person. Squatting. Biggs.
Dressing up as soldiers and sneaking in the front door, eh? Well, if you got the guts to go through with it, then so do I.
We're all going?
Oh boy, I always wanted my own Reaper. I would wash her and wax her and name her and...
What are you talking about, Wedge? I don't want to know.
Stealth and subterfuge, Grayson, are how we will free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier.
Sure. Been playing the part of a hero.
In the wake of the calamity... In the wake of the calamity, the 14th Imperial Legion occupied what remained of Castrum Novum, eventually rebuilding and renaming it Castrum Sentry. The stronghold contains immense manufacturing and storage facilities, and it is the primary supplier of material for Imperial forces stationed throughout Eorzea. Consequently, it is heavily defended. Infiltrating will not be easy, nevertheless it is necessary.
And I'm sure you'll be right behind us. Alphinaud. If that is your real name. Chokebukip.
Ah, well met, traveler.
Okay. Gotta say, there's a lot of purple in your sky around here. Not like an expert in the local fauna and flora, but that doesn't seem healthy. Pretty sure you're not supposed to breathe purple. Just saying. Sarkmalark. Oh, that's a name.
In every and all things, I like my plannings perfect and my execution precisely as predetermined. A stickler for detail, that is simply the way I am.
I would expect nothing less from Sarkmalark. Glamunt.
Looking for Glamunt, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Yeah? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and needing my help.
Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Well, come into my Castrum. Getting even with Garleans.
Glamunt would like to aid you in your mission to rescue the captured Scions. Ah, so you have friends at Castrum Sentry what want for rescue. That Slaffborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed.
Alright. Good. Great. Ghoul game. Alright. Someday I'm gonna do all these other quests. There's just so many of them. It does seem... Oh, ship. And it seems like it would be wise to save those for when I multi-class. Okay, hold on. Need to get even with Garleans. That is a long way from where I is right now. Alright, well... Oh, that's actually where I was for the White Mage quest the other week. Haven't had to come from it from this side, but I can probably figure it out. Level 46 Seasoned Adventurer. Hi there, car man. You an Uber? Wait for somebody? Oh yeah, you know, now that you mention it, Smo, it does kind of seem like crystals just happen in certain areas of the game, huh? Guess it just took me, like... Let me see, how many hours have I been playing this? see, it's like stream 22. It's taken me about 50 hours to notice that there's crystals in this game. So, yeah, that doesn't reflect well on me, does it? Why am I walking like a Neanderthal when I could ride a unicorn like a cool person? Unicorns are known for their natural mountain climbing abilities. Little known fact. How do I get to where I'm going? I think I just have to net. Oh, jeez. Good luck with that. You seem to have it under control. Oh, don't notice me. Oh, you noticed me. I can't believe it. Ugh. Alright, got a drainage pipe. Oh, you can just go right into the drainage pipe. Uninterrupted. Interacting. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yuck. Get out of here. George, get him. I don't like it. Ouch. This is fine. Most of his Heidland. Dude, WTF, I've been talking to you the whole time. Yeah, that's really true. Yeah, every few hours there's been a cutscene with a giant-ass crystal. Somehow I just didn't notice. Smo says, 2 or more enemies spam holy till dead. Yeah, I guess I could spam it, huh? First... Smo says, sorry, 3. Oh, 3 or more enemies? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. And I gotta, like, I don't know why. I think it's just, like, previous RPGs have, like, programmed me to be very, very, cautious with how I use MP. But this game, like, really, you regen that, like, MP really quickly. And I probably could afford to, like, use whatever spells I want to, especially, like, outside of a dungeon. Or, like, a boss fight. Like, there's probably no reason for me to be all conservative about it. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. That sure is lucky for me. Ah, what of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf-mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Alphinaud get on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribuna so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to humble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Collected voice. Our break is over, best we get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Well, that's pretty clear and easy. There's definitely an Eorzea, and there's definitely a Hearer. Or Minfilia. So Minfilia and Eorzea are definitely captured. Where the heck is Thancred? Did Thancred get captured? Is that the implication? That's a bummer. Thancred's my favorite. And I'm really sad that I have to deal with everybody but Thancred. Just... that's fine. It's like, the more I look at it, like... Well, it's like, Y'shtola, well, actually I can teleport. Like, it makes sense that Y'shtola didn't get taken, because she was literally with me at the time that all went down. But the fact that, like, Alphinaud and Yida are the other two that were not kidnapped, it's like... I don't know, Yida tries. I will say that she at least tries. She's just not the brightest person. And Alphinaud is just the worst. Like, oh my gosh. It's good to see you again, Grayson. Oh, good to see you too, Alphinaud. You're my favorite. Bestie. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Cid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Can't even bother to tell me yourself, huh? Too busy manicuring your hands or whatever? Dagnabbit. Good work, Grayson. As Alphinaud has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumunt is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Grayson. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Alright. Cid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. Cool. I just want to talk to... Oh, you're just talking about your Reaper still. Okay. That's what I was just curious. Where's... Okay. While Glaumunt goes about devising his plans, we need to see to some preparations of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, but so bear with me. Oh boy, Cid, you know that I love technical explanations. That's really what I got into this game for, was all the lengthy technical explanations of the magic-y, science-y nonsense in this game. Everyone knows this. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are borne upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Oh yeah, of course. That... Sure, yeah. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Great. Awesome. Amazing, even. Better than I could have ever hoped. Glaumunt, what do you want? Were you falling asleep? Hold on. Oh. Your face is scarier than I thought it was? That's fine, you're probably a nice guy. And you're not falling asleep, so it's good. Glaumunt wants you to practice the part of Imperial Trooper. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing, you also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts, so get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Alright. Sure. I could probably do it. Excuse me, sir. Acting the part for Castrum Sentry. And I needed to go look for crystals somewhere. Oh, over there. No, wait, no. Where are these crystals? Did I change quests on accident? Hold on. How do I... where's my journal? I freaking still have to do the Twin Adder quests. I forgot about those. That was so long ago. Oh no. Drowning out the voices. Man, I tried it. Oh, that's a lot of quests. But I guess that's just right around there, so... Alrighty. Got some stuff to do. Oops. Alright. Well, oops, I am here. Is that just a cliff to nothing? Whatever. Right now. I forgot the enemies are strong enough to actually care if I'm here, so I gotta be a little cautious. I don't want to be fighting up a storm, which I really don't want to be. What? Not a plasmoid. Oops. Uh-oh. Boy, George doesn't seem to be here anymore. I seem to have misplaced him. Uh-oh. Ouch. Stop. Quit it. Okay. Everything's fine. Hold on. Let me get my inventory. Oops, nope. Did I use it twice? I did, okay. Great. Now I just need to go... Oh, there's a frog next to that one. I bet he's gonna be grumpy. Maybe he won't care? Now you don't see nothing. Oh, it's impossible. Inconceivable, even. It's a lot of thunder. Oh, wait. I forgot, you literally said that thing about doing this. Man. Smo, you have the best ideas. This is working so good. Smo says keep mashing it, the animation will cancel into the next. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to... Secrets? Oh, I can't go down there. There's a secret place. I want to be there. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Okay. Ooh. That's probably fine. Alright. So you say to keep mashing it. Interesting. Apparently it's fine. Did I just, like, pick the only two that are gonna, like, aggro like crazy that way? I'm not close enough? There it is. Don't mind me, Mr. Frogman. Just keep on keeping on there, friend. Oops. Oh, am I stuck? Okay. Don't notice nothing. Just an ordinary part of the environment. Quit. I'm on top of it? What? Uh-oh. Wait. Is there a way to get on top of that rock? Wait a minute. Oh, there is a way to get on top of that rock. Ah. I don't know about that. I didn't sign up for mountain climbing. Oh. What the heck do I... Oh, maybe up here? Oh, good. Actually, compared to Leap of Faith, this isn't really that bad. Well, I really did start with the only two that were gonna have any problems. Ooh. I guess I'm down there forever. Ouch. Okay, so now I need to go... and watch the Imperial soldiers for the other part of the main quest. Nobody worry about a thing. We're all chill. Don't need to get licked to death by frogs. Okay. Ooh. Good job there. Doing good work there, friend. Good job. You're a true buddy, pal. Cohort, whatever, you're in the army. Well, I remember this place. I went to it the stupid way once. Oh, hi. Doing good work there, friend. Keep it up. Ah! It's impossible. Oh yeah, you're right, I can just keep oh my gosh. Let's try it out and just check it out. Yeah, you're right. It's a... George, are you gonna help? Please, thank you. I don't know why George was just standing there. Yeah, you're totally right. You can just like spam that like infinitely, and that works a treat. Gotta say. Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Alright. Good job, Grayson. He's like, I've learned all I need to learn. Alright. Well, now I can just teleport back. Yeah, man, Holy is super useful. Or I can see how it will be super useful anyway. Oh, that's right, there's something I wanted to check real quick. Companion? Yes. No? Wait. Skills. Okay. I was curious to see if he'd gained any more skill points. He has not gained more skill points. It's been a while since I checked, so I thought it'd be worth looking. Okay, he's got quite a bit of experience, though, so he's getting there. He probably only gains experience when he's summoned, so I really gotta make a point to have him out more and about. More and such. Oh, hi there, friend. Alright, Glamunt. That's not Glamunt. So, did you manage to learn Imperial Salute? No, no, no. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You've learned the emote Imperial Salute. Hey, look at me. Aren't I the cool one? Sark Malark. Dressed for conquest. Sark Malark wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue mission. Ah, you are called Grayson Allen, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Glamunt. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets.
It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. Good. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. Why are Biggs and Wedge coming in with me? That doesn't track. Like, the most clearly not Garlean-sized people? Like, wouldn't... It's like, because Cid is actually a Garlean, so he would look like a Garlean. And then, like, Ida or Y'shtola, like, at least, like, in uniform would, like, look normal enough. But, like, Biggs and Wedge are, like, clearly, like, different sizes. Like, it's not, like, it's just a fact. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Sure. Smo says conscripts. Oh, that's true. I forgot, this is, like, this is an evil army. And so, yeah, they would have soldiers who are of all kinds and shapes. Fair enough. Smo says, yeah, they have all races in their army. Okay, fair enough. So they're racist, but they're at least, you know, willing to utilize others. So it's not really a good quality. I don't know. So, you have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Have a chest full of numbers. Ah, yes. 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Grayson. No problem. Glad I did something you're hoping we don't need to have done. That makes me feel good. Alright. Back into the fray to gather some clothes. Like, this really is feeling like, is this gonna be like the last arc? Like, the last story arc of, Realm Reborn? This, like, infiltration of the fortress and rescuing the allies? Because, like, it does feel like I'm getting, like, really close to, like, kind of like a big climax. And then I assume something's gonna go wrong and I have to fight that giant god-killing weapon. Everything turned red. Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me. Doing good work there, guys. Keep it up. Haha. You fool, how dare you do your job? You should have known it would get you killed. Oh no, wait, do these guys have names? Oh no, okay. I thought Lucarius was like the guy's name, and I was gonna feel real bad. And I was like, oh no. Yes, there we go. Wow, I have to kill so many of these guys. I'm getting like a piece of armor every time. Wait. I've killed 3 of them, but I only got... maybe it's just like a random drop. It feels like they would notice... like, if like a bunch of guards got killed, like right outside the gates, and they're like their uniforms were like clearly like stolen, wouldn't they be like hella suspicious of any like unfamiliar soldiers coming in and out? I still need more stuff.
There we go. Alright, sweet. Back to Mordona. Uh-oh. Grayson's getting a wee bit sluggish over there in the corner. Seems to be anyway. We'll get that fixed up eventually. Okay, let's see. Talking to Sark Malark. I'm not talking to Sark Malark. Wait, no, wait a minute. Wait, did I not? Hold on, did I do a stupid? Oh, I need helmets and uniforms? Oh, oh no. I'm foolish. Oh, I look slightly less foolish though now that I'm on a unicorn. Alright, well I guess I have to go kill one more guy. Oops. I misunderstood. Oops. I didn't realize there was 3 each of the stuff to get. So graceful. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I got distracted, I totally forgot. But yeah, I was asking about the... like, if this is gonna be like the... I joined a fate. If this was like coming down to be like the last arc for the Realm Reborn segment of the game. Before I get into Heavensward. Because... I've been thinking about... Oops. Let me get off of this unicorn. Oops, okay. There we go. There we go, okay. Like, I've been thinking about, like, once I... Smoke's his last arc or second to last, I would say. Okay. Cool. So getting fairly close, I guess, either way. Just exciting. It'd be really cool to kind of finish this first leg of the journey. But yeah, I was asking, because I'm thinking... Like, I've been kind of considering, like, how to format the streams in the upcoming future, and I was thinking it might be fun, like, once I complete a Realm Reborn, I want to take some time off from the MSQ, and maybe play around with some of the other things in the game, like, for a few streams at least, because I'd love to mess around with some of the multi-classes. Like, I want to get a couple of crafty classes started, and maybe start playing with like a DPS or a tank class as well. So I think it'd be fun to spend like 2 or 3 streams, like just kind of messing with that sort of stuff. And I unlocked a thing, this is probably like 5 or 6 streams ago, but I unlocked something called the Palace of the Dead, which is apparently like a roguelike sort of dungeon that this game has, and that sounds really interesting and fun. And so I thought it might be kind of fun. Smoke says, great plan. Thanks. Yeah, like, yeah. I think it'd be fun, like... Because I've been focusing really hard on the MSQ for a while now, and it's been good. It's been getting really interesting. But, like... I also worry about, like... Like, I don't want to just binge the story, like, Netflix style. Like, just, like, play everything, like, super quickly all in a row. Like, I think it'd be really fun to have, like, some time off between each expansion to kind of get a taste of that, like, the excitement you get from waiting for, like, the next season of a good show or something, like... Because, I mean, like, originally there was a year or 2 between each expansion, right? And so, I mean, I guess, like, waiting, like, a week or 2 wouldn't really be exactly the same. But at least it'd be, like, a little bit of that flavor of... like, waiting and speculating about what's going to happen next and getting all excited and, like, doing other stuff in the game. And Smo says, that gives them time to release data center travel. After that, I can help out with a raid that is really difficult without a level 90 or 2. It gives them time to release data center travel? Is there a... Wait, is that gonna be is that like a patch that's coming up? Data center travel? Is that something that's being like speculated about? Because I thought it was like you could only travel like within data centers. Are they gonna make that different soon? That'd be really interesting if that's the case. Smo says next patch. Oh, interesting. Man, that's super convenient for Grayson and his noobliness, because yeah, Smo says 6.18. Oh man, that'd be really cool actually. They confirmed it. Okay, Smo says. Oh, that'd be really fun. For ones on the same region. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that'd be really cool. Because that would really open up the gates in terms of like... Because I've been wanting to... I mean, obviously it's an MMO. I want to play with other people. And I've been able to play like with my friend a little bit who's on the same data center. But it's been really limiting to figure out like how to like coordinate with like... Because I've been thinking of like reaching out to like other like newbie players in the games. Because like there's other people streaming this that are playing it that are roughly the same area I am. But like if they're on different data centers, then that makes it obviously unrealistic to collab or something. But oh, that'd be really cool. Like if they change that up to where like people can just like visit across data centers. So that'd be really cool. That's exciting. Stark Malark. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? I have damaged goods. Stark Malark, damaged. Damaged as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. Yeah, the giant sword wounds right through the chest area is like a dead giveaway. Gotta say. And this helmet's been split clean in twain by an axe. Very suspicious. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith, Agenulf, at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors, should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Cool. Nice. Utmost secrecy. Smo says, there's a girl VTuber I've been watching that just started and I thought of you. A summer VTuber. Oh, okay. That'd be cool. Yeah, you seem to be really on top of like people who are like playing this game. Like I'm trying to like I've been starting to. Ooh, where am I going? I wasn't paying. I want to go up here. Like I've been trying to pay attention to like other people that are playing this game as well. But it's been a bit of a balancing act of like I'm trying to be really careful about not like running across somebody who's like ahead of me in the game because I don't want to be spoiled. But also like somebody who's like not too far behind me, so we can kind of, I don't know, enjoy the game at a relatively equal pace. So it's like it's a really delicate balance to find some people like that. And I found a couple I want to reach out to maybe, because it'd be fun. But Smo says it's now part of my algorithm, so it just comes passively. Oh, nice. See, I need to start getting the algorithm to do that for me. So that's like one great thing about YouTube compared to Twitch. Which I've never actually used Twitch. So I'm going based off of my assumptions that I don't think Twitch really recommends streams to people. I think it's just like you have to look for it yourself, right? I did notice, I think last Saturday I was looking on there just out of curiosity to see how many people were playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's like a couple thousand people playing it at any given time over on Twitch. It's a lot more popular than I thought it was as far as streaming. Smo says, even if they are behind, giving help to them would be fun while leveling an alt, or for the most part. Okay, yeah. No, I agree, like I just want to be able to play this game with people now. Like, I'm getting like somewhat confident enough in my own like skill ability that I feel like I wouldn't be like entirely a hindrance. Like, obviously I'm still learning quite a lot. There's like a lot more to this game that I haven't even messed with at all. But it'd be really fun to start making this a more multiplayer MMO kind of experience.
So you're the adventurer Sark Malark sent, are you? Been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Here, have these damaged uniforms. Ah, I see. Ah, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Eganolf back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt like the venture's life calling him. Got some nice glasses. I love the bottom rim style glasses. Very nice. Ah, but here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse bits for a moment or two and the great Eganolf will have your gear looking good as new. Yeah, we all know that hammering linen cloth over a fire is what brings them back into shape. What? Oh, you're burly. Ah, and there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will ye? I receive the gift gladly. Nice. Okay. Smo says end of 2.0 is a good time to do that. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to try to reach out to some people. Ooh. Going this way. Yeah, like once I finish like the MSQ and I have like that week or two period where I'm going to be doing like just other stuff generally, I really want to try to reach out to some other streamers and see if they'd be interested in playing together. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be fun. I just like the idea of being able to chat with people as I play. And like, there was that, I think you were there for that stream, like, I did play on stream with my friend that one time. And I think he's not really against doing that, but it's not really like his bag to be like an active streamer, I don't think. He just happened to have like a microphone and was willing to hop on to give me a tour of the gold saucer, which is really nice of him. But, see, I mean, some people just play this game just to play it, and I'm obviously doing that too, but anyway. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Eganolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Wow, a legatus, you say? Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. That's such a nice way to say that they're going to be a little racist, but not super racist. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Why do I feel like Sark Malark is gonna come up again in the future? That's a weirdly, specifically detailed character. Smo says Golden Saucer Day, yeah? Yeah, exactly. He stopped by for a little bit to help me out on that stream, because I think that would have been a really rough stream to try to navigate, just like wandering the Gold Saucer, like even... And I'm sure you would have been able to help me out, but it's such a confusing place to try to explain like through text. I think it would have been a little difficult and rough to figure everything out in there. But it was fun, and I do love the Gold Saucer. I spend most of my off-stream time playing in the Gold Saucer, to be honest. Glaumund has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Fool me twice. Ooh. Let's see, it is... Oh wow, it's gonna be that time already. It's after 10. Okay. Well, it looks like preparations for... Wait, what level was that? 46? Okay.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's getting to be about that time for the stream, where I'm probably gonna start wrapping things up, and I'll probably end today with a duty roulette, just to have some combat towards the end here. But yeah, I've made some good progress. It looks like I probably have, maybe by the end of next stream, I'll be infiltrating the Castra Sentry or whatever they called it. So that'll be a fun stream to do. Made some good progress, though. We did a lot of talking today, a lot of planning and scheming with these other wonderful casts of characters. So, yeah, let's see here. Duty Finder. Duty Roulette, leveling. Other parties recruiting 99, wow. But okay, yeah. And just hold on, let me cure. Sorry, I just need to like double check. Okay, that's Raise, Regan, Holy, Cure 3, Esena. I need to remember to use Esena. Presence of Mind, Lucid Dreaming, Medica. Okay, Lucid Dreaming, Presence of Mind. Sorry, I'm just reminding myself not to be stupid. Oh, 2 steps and I disappeared. Where is this? Oh, Copperbell Mines, okay. Gehrman Old Hunter? Isn't that a Bloodborne reference? Pretty sure it's Bloodborne. I've never actually played Bloodborne. I've watched a Let's Play of it because I don't have the patience or skill level for those kinds of games, probably. Are we? Okay, I was like, are we? Somebody has the blasting stuff, right? Jeez. Smo says, yup, one of my favorite games. Always fights with Dark Souls is my number 2. Okay. Like the original Dark Souls? Because ooh. Yeah, I have a I've never, I've never personally played any of those games. Like, I've watched Let's Plays of them, because I'm curious about, like, what they're like. But they just seem, like, very, skill-heavy. Like, those are games you really have to, like, learn the mechanics of. Like, very, like, and, like, your reaction times have to be really good. Smo says yes. They are not for the faint of heart or reflexes. Yeah, see, that's kind of, like, my concern is, like, my reaction time in video games is not very good. Like, I was never very good at playing, like, shooters. Like, as much... Like, I used to play Halo 3 a ton, like, with my friend. But I never got, like... Oops. Super good at it. This guy... This guy's going for the big pulls. Why am I getting ahead of him? Hold on. Oop. Okay. But those are definitely like really cool games. Like they do seem like they're a lot of fun in their own way. And I have been. Let me heal you. I've been tempted to get into them. Like my friend was. I have a friend who's been playing Elden Ring. And he thinks that Elden Ring might be a good one for me to actually try for myself. He thinks the learning curve isn't quite as tough, but it's like still a really fun game. And so I've been thinking maybe I'll try playing Elden Ring sometime. I don't know, Smo, have you played that one? Sounds like you've played most of them. Or all of them, I don't know. Fire sand is set, okay. Good job, everybody. God, I feel so confident. Or competent, that's the word. Confident never. Competent sometimes. Oh, there's the boss battle. Oh, I see it. I see the targeting. My friend was telling me about that. There's a targeting thing that'll happen on the tanks. They call it the tank breaker attack. I never noticed it. But ooh, but it's totally a thing. You get like the red rings of doom all around him. Ooh. I'm learning how the game works. I'm so proud of myself. Maybe like in another 25 streams I'll finally be good at this game. Ouch. How dare you. There we go. Okay. Good job, everybody. Ooh, treasure. Okay. Smo says, yeah, but I got frustrated with the broken multiplayer mechanics. Oh yeah, I've heard that, like, in Elden Ring, the multiplayer is, like, a lot more integrated, right? Or at least it's supposed to be. Because, like, the other Dark Souls games, it's kind of like the second player or players would, like, basically just, like, be a ghost in the host player's world. But in Elden Ring, it's a lot more like the second... You can actually, like, gain items and experience and things, like... It's actually, like, a lot more worth it to do multiplayer, at least in theory. But is it pretty broken, then, in Elden Ring? Like, are there, like, problems with it? Like, 'cause I've never, like, Elden Ring is, like, I haven't seen any Let's Plays or anything of that one. Or, like, any kind of, like, actual video content of it. I've just been, like, hearing about it from my friend. There we go. I also know that the dominant meme from Elden Ring has been something about maidens and getting more of them or something. That's about all I've learned from Reddit, though. Smo says multiplayer is a blast. The busted PvP builds with invasions ruin it. Okay. Yeah, so like the PvP of like people being able to come into your game and screw with you. I guess that makes sense. Oops, can't obtain. Okay. Ah, don't attack me. Yeah, that's a bummer. Like, and that does seem to be the thing with like a lot of like PvP games. That's why I probably don't play a lot of PvP style stuff anymore. Is like once people figure out like hacks or like ways to glitch the games or whatever, PvP always becomes a lot less fun. Because then it's all about having, like, it seems like it always comes down to, like, everybody that does PvP has exactly the same gear, they have exactly the same tactics. And unless you're willing to do that, then you can't possibly compete. And then you just get rolled by everyone else. So that's just... This doesn't sound like a good time. Unable to obtain. That's fine. There we go. Smo says... And I love Souls games MP. If it wasn't... Yeah, there's... Hold on, this guy is sprinting for the finish. Oh, he's gone. Wait. Sorry, I'm trying real hard to... Oh, that's a big guy. Okay. Just trying to make sure I don't fall behind on what's going on the screen. I will get to the other thing you said in just a hot second before this guy dies. Okay. If it wasn't forced in co-op, I'd be down, but since it is, it's painful. Oh, that's right, because invasions, like, you can't just have one without the other. You have to be willing to have both activated. I do remember that from the other Dark Souls games. It's kind of like a... Wait, come back. Okay, we're here. Oh. Oh, I need a sprint. Wait. No. No, wait, please, no. Single... Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard. Single play, I kind of roll through it being a Souls vet, but it's much more fun supporting someone new. Okay. Enveloped. Oh, hi. With your damage dealy. I come inside. Can you tell I'm a support class at heart? Okay, you... I have a lot of respect for that, like it takes a special kind of person to, like, be willing and able to kind of guide people through like games and other things, like really have to, like, a lot of oops. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Oh, alright. I guess I just get everything. Yeah, I can definitely tell that you're a support-minded person. Like, embraces, okay. Like, because I mean, just the fact that you're willing to come by here so often to help me out with things and explain things, like, which is really nice of you. It's been very helpful. Like, I feel very lucky that someone has been able to really walk me through a lot of this game, because it's a big game. There's a lot of things about it that are, like, very confusing. And Smo says I'm also an IT support, so it runs deep. Oh, jeez. I have a lot of respect for that. Like, you must have, like, the patience of a saint, like. Because I've had to make... Because obviously I've made plenty of calls to support, like, over the years, IT support and stuff, and... Probably have to deal with a lot of bozos. Smo says it's overwhelming. I bet. Like... And I know for a fact, like, because I'm sort of in the service industry as well. Like, in a different way. Like, I do, like, a lot of repair work. And so that's, like, it's a lot of the same thing, though, where they have to deal with people who, you know, either people who think they know what they're talking about, or people that are extremely frustrated and angry about something that's not working right. And a lot of people are pretty chill. But, yeah, you always run into those people that just really are out for blood for some reason, and they choose you to make it your problem. But Smo says, I'm just good at breaking things down or explaining processes to people, like that doc, step by step, and how the user would look at it. No, yeah, that document was super helpful. Like, it was really easy to follow, except for that there was that one thing that I got kind of stuck on, but it was easy enough to figure out. after you corrected it, so. But yeah, so that document was super nice. I really appreciated that. And eventually, once my computer is good enough to keep up with the rest of those recommendations, this game will be looking real snazzy, so. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's stream. Had a fun dungeon run to kind of top it off. It sounds like next stream will be infiltrating a military stronghold, which will be super fun. Smo says, if you got that, patience isn't necessary. Oh, yeah. I can respect that. Smo says, good stream, thanks. So yeah, this was fun. We're making good progress. We're getting there. And yeah, we'll just be continuing next stream. I think it'll be on Monday. Just kind of doing more of this MSQ. We'll see if we can get Realm Reborn knocked out by the end of like next week or something even. Like, I don't know exactly how much is left, but... yeah, so, yeah, thanks, Smo, for stopping by and chatting and hanging out. I always appreciate it. It's nice to talk to you. Glad you're doing well and playing your V Ryzen or whatever it is. I definitely want to look into that. I might maybe take a peek into that, playing that game, because that could be fun. But anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for today. Smo says, always a pleasure. So yeah, and just, you know, have a good rest of your night. I hope you beat up some monsters and get your things crafted. I guess I don't know how it works exactly. I'll need to watch a trailer or something. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. We'll see you next time you can stop by. See, bye-bye.